Hey folks, Trubie here again to talk to you about Dice Masters. You guessed it. Alright, so this coming Sunday we have another special event, kind of a weird event. We're doing a color battle where all of your dice must be the same color. That's this Sunday at 2. And I thought, because we're doing kind of a weird event, I'd jump in here today and do a sort of like a team building exercise. Well, not an exercise, but just talk about sort of my process for what I go through when I'm building a team. And for me, I decided to go blue. Look at all these beautiful blue dice. Ooh. And you also might have noticed there's lots of fists in there too. But yes, so I'm going blue for the color battle. And I thought I'd just go over the team a little bit, talk about what I'm going to do, how I came to the team, and why I decided to play with what I'm playing with. So let's jump over here and talk about the first card, the Artist Cimber. Basically, these two D&D dice. I've been seeing these in the set. It's a very arresting color blue, so I was like, I want to play with these. I like the color, this color. So I figured, let's go with Artist Cimber and also going with the Human Fighter. Both adventurer, or actually no, Artist is not an adventurer, but the Human Fighter is. The idea here was Artist Cimber. So I could have him, when I'm attacking, all evil characters have to block him. If my opponent's doing stuff with Yanti Pureblood, they're gonna have to block. That has to block him. If they're not playing much D&D, he's kind of worthless. But I also thought coupling that with the Human Fighter, the uncommon one, that whenever a evil adventurer is knocked out, he gets a +1/+1 counter immediately. So if I'm attacking with Artist Cimber, that's doing damage, hopefully KOing monsters or KOing evil adventurers, getting the Human Fighter power-ups, and getting through. That was like the initial idea. So from there I was like, okay, let's look at more D&D stuff. So I'm trying to get a little centered here on the... There we go. But I started looking at more D&D stuff, and I thought about, the Frost Giant, because that's a nice pretty blue as well. But he's 6 cost, he didn't do quite enough for me. And I was thinking... I also started looking at the equipment, but because of the color of blue, none of the equipment that is available is also blue, so that ruled out most of those. I had to go with the basic action equipment, which I still might end up going with the Flame Sword or the Holy Avenger here. But so okay, let's go with this for now. I've got these two. Let's build off of that. What else do I want to use? So I thought, well, with Human Fighter potentially getting big from experience, and also the Artist Cimber potentially already taking some blockers, I was thinking going more unblockable types, or trying to get things through that can't be blocked. So I thought, what the heck? This has also been a very pretty color, so I went with Black Canary. I always really like Black Canary, the yellow one from Justice League. This one isn't quite as good, but the impulsibility could be useful. So basically, when she's purchased, her impulse goes off, and target level 1 character die is unblockable. So I figured, if I get the Human Fighter here, if he gets some equipment on him, or if Artist, he's got some pretty hefty stats on him. He's a 6/6 on level 3. Actually level 3 he wouldn't be unblockable, but on level 1 he's a 3/3. So if he's a 3/3 and has stuff on him, that's going to be 5 damage. Figure just 4 energy to get him through unblockable could work. So that was the thinking there. But if I'm going to go with unblockable things, I'm probably going to use Anger Issues. That's one of my favorites here. My old favorite basic actions. So target character gets +3 attack and Overcrush, or just pump the living crap out of them with fists. So I decided to go focus more on fist energy here. So I wanted a cheap fist character. Didn't have to be great. So I ended up going with Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones here, another pretty blue. She's also a fist character. 3/2 on her level 1. So it's something else potentially get through unblockable. Can pump it up. Yeah, it's blank, but I'm only going with 2 dice for. It's something else to fit in. But the main fist character I want to use here is Beast. So he gives me a bit of ramp. So I attack with him constantly. I'd be very aggressive with him early, and hopefully get energy going, and yeah, it's good. Beast die up there. So attack with Beast early and often. Hopefully cycle through my bag quickly, get some extra energy, so I can easily get to that 5-cost Art of Cimber, or just buying extra things, or have extra fists. So yeah, that should hopefully get me going pretty good. So now, with the main crux of the team sort of in place, it's sort of like the engine going. I've got what I want to do for win condition. I've got my my ramp with the beast and some extra fist energy. So now it's like, okay, what am I likely going to face? So I thought one thing I got to worry about is stuff like Firefly. People might do a bunch of orange, like Firefly, Pyro, the new gold dragon or new red dragon is orange, the Materia battle stack. So that would have been a good team. But battle stack isn't a bolt character. But anyway, so I figured something to protect me from all that would be the uncommon Thor. Also once again the glorious shade of blue. So he, as long as he's active, I can redirect any damage I take to him. So if someone hits with Firefly or Gabi or the Nabi, not Gabi, Norman Osborn, I can redirect all that damage to Thor and hopefully soak it so I don't die as quickly. And also, you've got the handy 2 bolts to knock out a sidekick or something. So then I thought, I know my local meta, and I know, Jordan, if you're watching this, I know you like Alfred. I know you love Alfred. Alfred's a little bit of a pain, so he might be doing an all gray team, so I figured, let's bring something just to mess with Jordan. And I thought I'd bring Mr. Freeze. So Mr. Freeze, when he's fielded, I give something a stun token. When something has a stun token, it cannot attack or block, and my opponent has to pay 2 energy to remove that stun token. So I figure, stun some Alfreds, they can't block. Yeah, if you got your wall built up, too bad. And yeah, that's something that happens a lot with our metas. People tend to wall up a lot, so Mr. Freeze will be a nice way to get through those walls. Yeah, he's a 5-cost, but once again, I've got the beast energy flowing, so I should be able to reach to him pretty easily. Last but not least, well, kind of least, I also went with Kang. Once again, it's another, I was grabbing beast, and his blue just jumped out at me, and he also used the blue and purple, sort of like Jessica Jones. And yeah, thought he's pretty cool. The common one gives you another reroll, and that's not that great. I want something sort of bigger, because I've got all my low-cost stuff. I want a big thing that's going to mess with my opponent. And I figured the rare Kang, where my opponent has to pay 2 life to reroll, I thought that does something pretty good. So yes, there we go. That's the team. Now, I still have my other basic action to figure out. Right now, I'm thinking Holy Avenger, even though I only have 2 characters that can use it. But I'll probably be buying a lot of the Human Fighter early. If I really want to go with if I really want to go with equipment, I might want to switch to the Human Fighter that makes equipment cost 1 less, so that make Holy Avenger cost 3 instead of 4. But I'm still on the fence there, so it's a surprise for you guys on Sunday what I end up doing with my other basic action. I might just do something boring like Resurrection. We'll see. But yeah, that's the team for this Sunday. So you guys watching, now you know what to plan for. Yeah, this isn't the greatest team. I decided to go sort of low-key with it. I like blue. Let's go with blue. Yeah, other teams that have been easy to build for have been like black, red. I had some good ideas with red. And also, like, if I wanted to be really mean and aggressive, I might have gone with this green team. With so it's a Golden Age event, so we could have Norman Osborn, and then Green Goblin, and then you could have Wrecker, and the Riddler, and Doctor Doom. So the one thing with Doctor Doom here I thought would be really cool is, yeah, you field your Norman Osborns, and then you just spend a shield to lower Norman Osborn's attack and defense by 1, and he gets knocked out, field him again the next turn. Pretty nice. Poison Ivy, 3 cost, basically has deadly. Something to keep my opponent from attacking, and also it's another villain to trigger Norman Osborn. Scarecrow, once again, could possibly use Dr. Doom to get his defense down enough to just knock him out and then capture my opponent's stuff or take control of my opponent's stuff. And of course, Vulture. And again, using Dr. Doom to potentially bring my knock something out. Vulture gets big, attack with Vulture. Of course, this is errata only happening once per turn, but still, there's lots of good, strong green cards. I actually think green is the strongest of the colors that we go with, but someone might surprise me here this weekend. So that's all I had for this week. Thought I'd just talk about some stuff I was thinking about, how I go about building my teams. Let's transfer back to another view here so I'm nice and centered in the scene. Yeah, I just thought I'd go over that stuff. I think when you're building a team, the way to start is just get your initial idea. What do you want to build off of? What do you want to play with? From that, get an idea of what your win condition is going to be and how you're going to win with it. If you love Jessica Jones, but you only have like the Civil War ones, which really aren't a win condition, figure out a way to at least make her get through, like Dimension Door. Jessica Jones and Dimension Door. That's the way to get through. Of course, the Guardians or the Defenders, Jessica Jones is quite good. That's another topic. But from there, after you get an idea of how you're going to win, figure out how you're not going to lose. Like if you have a good idea as what your meta is going to be bringing or what people might be playing, think of a couple counters. Just you'll have probably 4 cards being your main crux of your team, maybe another card for ramp. Then you got like 3 slots of just how do I stop what my opponents are going to be doing? What can I do to trip them up, and how can I win? But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Short and sweet this time. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Sunday.